We met in the pediatric renal clinic at the University of Utah. I was having difficulty getting blood from these little kids, and the nurses said, "Well, why don't you ask that pediatric resident over there? He's really pretty good at drawing blood."
Well, I think I said, "Oh, it's going to cost you. I'll do it, but would you like to go hiking?"
So our first date was a hike up Grandeur Peak, and our second date was a hike up Mount Timpanogos. And we got up to the snow and we couldn't get across it, and the tent didn't really work real well, but I got coffee going in the morning, and you decided anybody that could get your coffee going under miserable conditions, you were going to marry.
Not to mention you were damn cute, too.
After medical school, we ended up in Nebraska for 4 years for my OBGYN residency, and then back to Ogden, Utah, where I had a very successful private practice for a number of years. And you headed up the neonatology division. And so do you remember what happened in 2004?
Well, sure. Our old friend Terry Kane, who happened to be one of the hospital administrators here at Dixie Regional in St. George, called me up on the phone and said, "Larry, we're ready to start a NICU in St. George." And we both knew that what she meant was, "Are you ready to come to St. George?"
Which, of course, we were. And then our interest in scuba diving led to me running the hyperbaric chamber in the old campus of Dixie Regional Medical Center. We were able to publish our results that about 93% of the time we can save the diabetic foot from becoming amputated. And when our algorithm got published this year, that was probably the high point of my career. On the other hand, you had a very successful approach in the nursery.
We found and implemented here in our practice getting the little 1.5 pounders off ventilators in the first few hours and letting the moms hold them skin to skin. And it made such a big difference in terms of the outcomes. That's the highlight for me in 40 years of medical practice. And when I retired, I was happy to go play and enjoy.
I'm looking forward to scuba diving, hiking every day, but also keeping up our knowledge base so that we can be resources for our friends and neighbors when they have medical questions that they want answers to.
And enjoying every sunset.
Yes.